Welcome to the Deep Dive. Our mission, as always, is to cut through all the noise and get you genuinely well-informed. We all have that dream, right? A path to financial freedom. And that idea, getting rich fast, it often feels like, well, luck. But what if it's really about something more predictable, something powerful like leverage? And in this deep dive, we're going to explore how AI, artificial intelligence, just completely supercharges that whole concept. We've looked at some really fascinating sources. They break down 8 key AI skills for building wealth, what's likely to dominate the next decade, and maybe most importantly, a clear step-by-step roadmap, going from beginner all the way to advanced. Our goal, give you a clear path, help you avoid wasting time, really get a handle on this landscape. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here truly is that this get-rich-fast idea, it's not random. It's not a lottery ticket. It boils down to understanding and, crucially, applying leverage. And in the AI era, that means using AI to just multiply your effort. You're essentially doing the work of whole teams, but with focused smart systems. And then this is key packaging that leverage, turning it into products, into solutions that can scale way beyond your own time. So this deep dive, it's going to give you exactly that. The 8 most impactful AI skills that are, paying off now, a 3-phase plan to go from zero to building real value, and concrete ways to start making money right away. The core idea from the sources is pretty stark. Leverage today. It's not just capital or media. It's leverage equals code plus capital plus media plus AI.
That framing, AI as this new kind of leverage, it really does change the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So to really get how to use it, this is where it gets really interesting. The specific skills, the ones generating serious value now, and why they work.
Okay, first up, skill number 1, AI engineering and applied machine learning.
Right, so not just coding in a vacuum.
Exactly. It's not just about writing code. It's about translating, messy real-world business problems.
The stuff businesses actually struggle with.
The actual struggles, yeah, into AI systems that solve those problems,
Yes.
that actually ship and deliver. And what's maybe surprising is it's not only about technical skill, it's understanding that messy reality and simplifying it. So an AI can effectively tackle it. That's simplification. That's often where the magic and, frankly, the difficulty lies.
Okay, so how does someone start?
If you're starting out, you'd focus on Python basics, definitely data handling with NumPy, Pandas, and getting really good at prompt engineering, which is like the art of giving clear instructions to these big AI models.
Okay, makes sense. Then what?
As you advance, you're moving into fine-tuning existing models, maybe working with RAG, that's retrieval augmented generation.
That lets the AI pull in current info, right?
Precisely. Makes the answers way more relevant and up-to-date. You'd also use vector databases. They help AI find similar info fast and APIs, connecting different software.
Got it. And the top level?
Advanced level. You're building serious evaluation frameworks to test performance, optimizing for speed, for cost, and creating complex multimodal systems handling text, images, audio, all together.
So where's the money in that?
The monetization is significant. Custom AI assistants, fine-tuned models for specific industries, internal co-pilot tools for companies. We're talking potentially $5,000, even $20,000 a month.
Wow. Okay, so that's building custom solutions. But what about connecting everything, getting rid of the grunt work? That sounds like skill number 2. AI automation and no-code orchestration.
Exactly right. This one is all about stitching AI together with other software, other APIs to just eliminate repetitive work. Think of it like building your own little digital workforce.
So how does that look for a beginner?
Beginners. You're getting comfortable with tools like Zapier, Make Zapier, maybe some Google Apps script, understanding webhooks, those automated messages between apps.
The glue connecting things.
The glue, exactly. As you progress, you'd use more advanced stuff like LangChain for complex workflows, function calling, letting the AI use external tools, even automating browser actions.
And the advanced stage.
That's building genuinely autonomous agents, AI that operates independently, and this is critical with strong guardrails and human checks for quality.
And making money with this.
The immediate route is done-for-you automation for small and medium businesses. And the core idea here, straight from our sources, sell outcomes, not hours.
Charge for the result, not the time spent.
Precisely. Charge for the value, time saved, errors cut, whatever the metric is, not just billable hours.
That sell outcomes idea is powerful. Okay, so before any AI can really work its magic, it needs good fuel, good information. Which brings us to data mastery. That's data science and data engineering, right? Why is data so fundamental?
Because, and our sources hammer this home, clean data beats fancy models every single time. It's the absolute bedrock. A lot of people think the fancier the AI model, the better. But the real insight, Even a small data mess can cause huge AI failures. It makes cleaning data way more valuable than people often realize.
Okay, so what are the levels here?
Beginners focus on SQL, the language for databases, basic data cleaning techniques, understanding data schemas like the blueprint for organizing data.
Mhm.
Intermediate, you're into ETL processes, extract, transform, load, basically getting raw data ready for analysis using tools like Airbyte, maybe DBT, and using cloud data warehouses, BigQuery, Snowflake, those
Or
powerhouses.
advanced.
Advanced is dealing with feature stores for AI models, comprehensive data governance for quality and compliance, real-time data pipelines.
How do you monetize that, fixing data messes?
Yeah, retainers for fixing data chaos are common, building dashboards that show insights, offering ongoing quality checks through SLA's service level agreements. The key takeaway is just so clear.
Yeah.
Bad data equals bad AI. No way around it.
Right. Okay, with AI spreading so fast, trust becomes a huge issue. That leads us to AI, cybersecurity, and safety.
Absolutely. Trust isn't just, a nice to have, it's a critical differentiator. It's the moat that protects your systems, your business.
So what does that look like at the beginner level?
Beginners need to understand basics, like prompt injection, trying to trick the AI handling PII, that's sensitive personal data, properly, and basic AI performance evaluations.
And then intermediate or proactive.
Yeah, intermediate involves red teaming, actively trying to break the AI to find weaknesses, adversarial testing, developing content filters.
Okay, and advanced is setting the rules.
Exactly, creating robust policy and enforcement, implementing things like provenance and watermarking so you know where AI content came from, establishing full governance structures.
And the monetization, compliance help.
Definitely. Compliance packages for industries like finance or healthcare, premium audits to check AI systems, the core idea, simple. Trust is greater than hype.
Makes perfect sense. Now, moving from providing services to really scaling impact. That means thinking like an owner, which sounds like AI product creation, pure entrepreneurship.
This is absolutely where you turn those skills into scalable SaaS, product software as a service.
How do you even start building an AI product?
Beginners start with problem interviews, really digging deep to understand specific pains people or businesses have. Then, build a tiny single-use AI tool that solves one of those pains directly. Keep it small initially.
And then build out from there.
Right. Intermediate means building subscription models, focusing on smooth user onboarding, tracking analytics to see how people use it, reducing churn when users cancel. Advanced level, you're thinking about distribution loops, how to get more users systematically, forming partnerships, constantly testing pricing.
And the money is in subscriptions.
Scalable monthly subscriptions, often, $29 to maybe $299 per user per month. The power here, as the sources stress, is own IP, capture value, owning the intellectual property.
Own the IP. Got it. But what if you're better at guiding others than building the product yourself? That sounds like AI strategy and consulting.
That's right. This skill is all about pinpointing the high ROI AI use cases for businesses. Where can AI make the biggest impact? And then building the roadmap to get there.
So beginners map things out.
Beginners learn to map existing workflows, quantify the time saved, the costs cut by using AI, put numbers on it. Intermediate consultants build a portfolio of pilot projects showing clear success metrics, proof points.
And advanced is more about organizational change.
Exactly. Guiding the whole change management process, training teams, redesigning how work gets done with AI, maybe setting up internal AI centers of excellence.
How does consulting get monetized? Discovery first.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
Discovery engagements, maybe $3,000 to $10,000, which can lead to much bigger rollout projects, $20,000, maybe up to $100,000 or more. And the key here, you've got to speak CFO. Focus on return on investment, risk, financial runway. That's the language decision makers understand.
Speak CFO. Good advice. Okay, we've all heard prompt engineering, but it sounds like it's evolving fast. Let's talk prompt engineering and human AI UX, user experience.
Yeah, prompt engineering. It might seem like a short-term thing, but it's quickly becoming about sophisticated AI orchestration. And what people often miss is how much the human interaction, the UX, shapes how well the AI actually works.
So what are the levels there? Just writing better prompts.
Beginners focus on mastering prompt patterns. Writing effective system prompts, those background instructions for the AI, creating style guides for consistency. Intermediate, You're using more advanced features like function calling, where the AI can use external tools, and really evaluating prompt effectiveness rigorously.
And advanced gets into complex systems.
Advanced is designing multi-agent AI systems, managing conversation memory so the AI remembers past interactions, ensuring safety in those human-AI conversations.
Monetization seems trickier here. Optimizing existing tools.
Yeah, optimizing existing tools, licensing maybe prompt packs for specific tasks, selling improvements in conversion rates driven by better AI interactions. The trend is clear. From prompts to orchestrations, it's becoming much more integrated.
Okay, last but not least, for the creatives. Creativity plus AI, media, IP. This feels like a really dynamic space.
Oh, it absolutely is. This skill is about using AI to massively amplify creativity. Storytelling, design, music, even games. It's not about AI replacing humans, it's about empowering them, supercharging their abilities.
So how does a creative start using AI? Script help?
Beginners can use AI for script assistance, yeah.
Yeah.
Then quickly publish their work on different platforms, get it out there. Intermediate level is building content systems, batching creation, repurposing content like turning a video into blog posts and social snippets, A/B testing titles, thumbnails, seeing what works.
And advanced is about building assets.
Exactly. Creating and owning valuable IP assets, developing courses, monetizing newsletters, licensing your creative work, building real durable assets.
How do creators make money with AI-enhanced content?
The pathways are really diverse. Traditional ads, affiliate marketing, selling digital products directly, sponsorships, building strong communities, lots of options. The core idea from the sources is simple but powerful. Attention to assets. Capture attention, then turn that attention into tangible, valuable assets you own.
That's a brilliant overview of the 8 skills. And what really jumps out is, like you said, how many aren't purely technical? They need business sense, UX understanding, even psychology. It really shows the breadth here.
Exactly. And, if we zoom out, connect this to the bigger picture, you start to see why certain combinations of these skills are just so potent. What really dominates, our sources are pretty clear. The most dominant combo right now, it's AI engineering combined with AI entrepreneurship.
Building it and owning it.
That's it. Not just building the AI systems, but packaging them as products that other people use and pay for. Because look, technical skill alone, that's likely to get cheaper over time as tools improve. But ownership of a successful product, that scales your time and impact almost infinitely. As the sources put it, the builder owners win. They control the IP, the distribution, the whole value chain.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Build it, own the distribution. That's the key. But looking further out, what's the long game, the 5-10-year bet? You mentioned that moat earlier.
Yeah, the longer-term bet, the skill that becomes incredibly valuable, maybe the most valuable in 5 to 10 years. Our sources point strongly towards AI safety and governance.
Safety and governance. Why those specifically?
Think about it. As basically everything starts running on AI, our finances, healthcare, transportation, everything. The ability to ensure trust, to maintain compliance with regulations, to have effective control over these powerful systems, that becomes absolutely priceless. So the ability to both build cutting-edge AI and effectively govern it, make sure it's safe, ethical, aligned with our values, that combination is just unstoppable. That's the deep, durable moat against competition, against systemic risks. Build plus govern equals moat.
Wow, build plus govern. That really lands. Okay, so understanding these big trends definitely helps frame how you should think about developing skills right now for that future. Which brings us perfectly to the really actionable part, your step-by-step roadmap, beginner to advanced. Think of this as your potential 90-day path to building real leverage. And the first step always is pick a niche. Choose your lane. Healthcare, legal, real estate, e-commerce, finance. Just pick one.
That focus is so critical. It makes the problems concrete, your solutions relevant. Okay, phase 1, days 1 to 30. Foundations and proof of value. First, pick that money lane, your niche, and list, say, 10 specific pains in that niche. Things wasting time, wasting money. Then you jump right in. Learn the tech basics while solving one of those pains. Don't learn in a vacuum. So that's basic Python, maybe one web framework like FastAPI, understand vector databases, use one LLM API. For automation, get comfy with Zapier or Make, webhooks, data, basic SQL and data cleaning for your niche.
And the goal is to ship fast.
Ship a micro solution in 7 days. Seriously, not perfection, just something. A tiny tool, like an inbox summarizer for realtors or a contract clause checker for lawyers, maybe an SCOIA description writer for e-commerce. Super specific.
Tested.
Validate with at least 5 real users. Track the metrics. How much time saved? Fewer errors. What's the cash impact? Get proof. Then package that validated solution as a repeatable service. Maybe start with a pilot project. $500 to $2,000. The checklist for phase 1 is simple. Niche, pain, micro tool, 5 users, pilot. Boom.
Okay, that feels achievable. Identify a pain, build fast, validate. Practical. Then, phase 2, days 31 to 60. Productize and automate.
Exactly. Now you take that little micro solution that worked and turn it into a simple SaaS product. That means adding basic logins, tracking usage, plugging in Stripe for billing, basic analytics to see what's happening. Then automate the delivery big time. Use AI, use APIs to handle the data coming in, the processing, the reporting. Make it seamless.
And build in trust from the start.
Absolutely crucial. Embed those trust elements early. Safety checks, guards against prompt injection, handle PII correctly, run evaluation tests constantly. Create a results page or dashboard for your clients. Show them the ROI clearly. And finally, implement value-based monthly pricing, maybe with a confident 14-day outcome guarantee. Remember what the sources say, features don't sell, outcomes do. Focus on the result for the client.
Outcomes, not features. Got it. That's a great principle. Which takes us to the final stretch. Phase 3, days 61 to 90. Scale and build your moat.
Right. This is where you solidify things, make it defensible.
Yeah.
First, develop your distribution loops. How do you get users? Turn case studies into LinkedIn threads, maybe Twitter threads. Turn those into short videos. Drive traffic to a free trial. Create a flywheel.
And think about expansion. Upsells.
Plan your upsells, custom models, priority support, team training. What's next for your best customers? Form partnerships, CRMs, other vertical-sized tools, agencies. Integrate with them. Share revenue. Expand your reach.
And build that moat we talked about.
Build that moat. It comes from 3 things. Better data clean, efficient pipelines, better safety audits, governance, and better speed tuning for latency and cost. Data, safety, speed. That's your long-term defense. And finally, systemize. Document your processes, your SOPs. Maybe hire contractors for onboarding, support. Prepare to scale.
That roadmap feels incredibly solid. It's not just ideas. It's like do this, then this, then this, actionable. And to make it even more concrete, let's talk specific monetization plays, things you could literally start doing now with these skills.
Yeah, these are strategies you can implement almost immediately. You could start an automation agency. Charge, say, $2K setup, then maybe $1K a month per workflow you automate.
Okay, what else?
Build AI co-pilots for teams. Price it per user, per seat. Bundle in training to make it sticky. Or launch a vertical SaaS. Niche software, $49 to $299 a month per user. The absolute key there. Keep churn below 5%. Keep your customers.
Data cleanup seems like a good entry point too.
Definitely. Data cleanup plus dashboards. Charge a fixed scope for the initial cleanup, then monthly retainers for ongoing quality assurance. Focused on trust. Offer trust and safety audits. Fixed fee assessments, then sell remediation packages to fix the problems you find.
And for the creators.
The creator stack. Take your weekly long-form content, chop it into daily shorts. Sell templates, prompt packs, mini courses based on your expertise. And the mantra for all of these, again, charge for outcomes. Keep receipts. Track your results. Build those case studies. They're your best marketing tool.
Fantastic, tangible examples. Okay, to really help you stay on track, let's break it down even further. Here's a potential week-to-week playbook. How to maintain discipline.
Yeah, this is about making consistent, iterative progress, like a weekly rhythm, Monday, Tuesday. Focus purely on building. Build features that drive measurable ROI for your users or your product. Wednesday, user calls. Talk to your users, get feedback. Then the goal is ship one meaningful win or improvement based on that feedback within 24 hours. Fast iteration.
So build, talk, ship, then share.
Thursday, distribution. Share what you're doing. Post a case study, a short demo, a lesson learned. Build in public, attract interest. Friday, measure. Track your key metrics, activation rate, time to value, cost per action, and always, always track churn. Know your numbers.
And keep learning.
Saturday, learn. Dedicate time to go deep. One deep dive on AI safety or data best practices or a new technique. Stay sharp. Sunday, plan. Look ahead. What's the single most important outcome for next week? What one thing moves the needle most? Define it.
So the grid is build, talk, ship, share, measure, learn, plan.
Exactly. It's that consistent cycle, that disciplined, iterative approach. That's how you compound your efforts and make real progress over time. And, this raises an important question for you listening right now. Our sources are really consistent on this. The people who get truly wealthy in this AI era, they won't just use AI. They'll own the AI systems that others depend on. But the surprising thing, starting doesn't need to be this massive, overwhelming thing. You don't need all 8 skills mastered on day one. The key is just start small, find one pain, ship one simple solution, and then let that leverage, that system, do the compounding for you.
So what does this all mean for you? Just take a second. Think about your industry, your job, maybe just a frustration in your own daily life. Can you pinpoint one specific pain point, something that wastes time, wastes money, really annoys you or people you know? And based on everything we've unpacked today, the skills, that roadmap, the ways to monetize, what would your 7-day build plan look like? How could you start tackling that one specific pain with AI right now? Think about it. Identify that niche, that pain, and maybe, just maybe, start building that leverage today.